Hello, welcome everyone to question number 2, sorting elements of an array by frequency. From the topic hashing in Geek for Geeks Must Do Coding interview question. Have a quick look at the question and we will be discussing the approach and meaning behind it. Before that, please don't forget to subscribe our channel, and if we have any extra email IDs, please do subscribe and support. Now let us go into the question and discuss. Now we're going to understand the meaning of the question and let us take an example and discuss it. Okay, the example is 55464. Okay, this is the example that we're going to discuss in this, and we will be getting the string format of this. Okay, we will be getting string format of this as an input. Okay, we have to take the input by ourselves, and for taking input where we have value t, this T will indicate number of test cases that we're going to use an example. For now, we are going with one test case, and that will be this string 55464. And there is another variable called n. This will be storing the length of the string. And the length of the string is 5 in this case, and the value itself. Now let us say x as the value. That will be 55464. Okay, 55464. This will be the string, and that value will be stored inside the x. Now what we're going to do is, now we are going to count the total number of occurrences. Okay, by frequency in this question, we have to count the total number of occurrences, and the higher the occurrence, like this 5 is there and 4 is there, out of 5 and 4 we have to sort them in a ascending order by using the number of time it occurred. Okay, now we will discuss it by taking a hash map, then it will be more clear. Now we have to split the string before adding it to a dictionary or hash map. Okay, for splitting we have dot split method. Okay, now just assume we have splitted the data, and that data will be stored inside a array variable. Okay, now the splitted data will be 5, 5, 4, 6, 4, and remember we have to sort this. We also have to sort this. Why we are going to sort, we will discuss when when we will use the hash map. Okay, now after sorting, the array will become 4, 4, 5, 5, and 6. Now we're going to take the hash map and let us name it D, and initially it will be a empty dictionary. Now we're going to use a for loop for iterating this array. Okay, now I told when I will discuss the hash map, I will tell why we have. I mentioned that when we discuss the hash map, I will tell the use of sorting the array. We have sorted this array because the dictionary follows the insertion order. Okay. Now in this same example, you can see we have sorted 4, 4 and 5, 5. If you count the length, 4 also has 2 and 5 also has 2. Okay. But if I use the first order, this one, if I use this first order, dictionary will store the same insertion order that we have used to iterate the loop. For example, if we have iterated the loop using this array, okay, the dictionary will contain the 5, 2, 4, 2, 6, 1. So this is the order the dictionary will store if we use the first array. But if we use the second array after sorting the list, if we use this, then the dictionary will store as 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 1. And actually, when you take the dictionary and iterate one by one, first you will get 4, then you will get 5, then you will get 6. Okay, and that is the order that we need. But if we use the unsorted array, we'll get 5, then we get 4, then we get 6, which is wrong. We need this element in a frequency order, and also the element itself, the key itself, should also be in a ascending order. Okay, both of those things have to happen. Okay, now if you're using the second array, which is the sorted one, this one is a sorted one. If you're going to use, the D will be formed like this. Okay, this will be our new hash map that will be formed like this. We're not going to take this case, and we need this case to be followed here. Okay, now once we have entered the element into a hash map, we're going to iterate the hash map, and we're going to sort it according to the frequency this time. Okay, now let us take the frequency. If we sort this according to frequency, this is a frequency or number of times it has occurred, or you can also call this value inside the dictionary here. Okay, and if we sort according to the value, it will be the same. Okay, it will give us the same result after sorting according to the value. Now we have to iterate and print the key as much as the value is there. Okay, value is 2 here, 4 will be printed 2 times, 5 will be printed 2 times, and 6 will be printed 1 time. So this is for this example, it is following this. You may feel the result is not same, we don't have to sort. Okay, for that I am taking one more example just for clearing this small doubt why we have to sort this. Okay, this time that will be 99925. Okay, this will be our new example, and we're going to do the same thing. Okay, just assume instead of 55464 now x has 99925, and new array will contain 99925, and I told we have to sort that. Okay, after sorting that will be 25999 here. Now I told that the insertion order of dictionary will be not changed. Whatever insertion takes place in a dictionary, that will be considered as the first element inside the dictionary. So 2 will be going inside now, then 5 will go, then the 9 will go. Okay, this will be the new dictionary. Okay, this is dictionary, not the list. This is dictionary. After that, we're going to sort this dictionary again according to the value or the number of times it is inside the array. Okay, if we change that according to frequency, then 9 3 will be coming here, and for 2 it is 1, 5 also it is 1. Now what it does is, if the element has same frequency, then it doesn't change the order. Whatever the previous order there, that will be followed as it is. Then 2 1 will come, then 5 1 will come. Okay, for this, after iterating and printing this hash map, we will get 99925 as an answer. Okay, now we can clearly see why we have used sorting inside the dictionary also according to the number of times it repeated. Okay, if we haven't used number of times it repeated, then we will be getting the answer 25999, which is wrong. Okay, we won't want this answer. I hope everything is clear. How many times we have used the sorting here? We have used sorting in array after splitting, and we also use the sorting here according to the frequency of the elements inside a dictionary also. And why the sorting is important in array? Because it the dictionary follows the insertion order. So whatever the smaller element is, that will be inserted, and later if we sort the dictionary according to the value, the bigger the frequencies, that element will come forward in dictionary, and remaining element will be followed as it. Okay, let's go into the coding section, then it will be more clear to you. Now we're inside the coding section here. Okay, and as you can see the code, we have taken an input of t, which is taking how many test cases we need. As many as test cases is there, that many times we have to iterate. For that we have taken a for loop. Okay, and for each test case we will be getting a length of that array, and also the array string itself. If we got the string, then we are splitting that and we are converting into a list, and this is the, or which is also called hash map and dictionary in Python. Okay, now we are sorting the array here after splitting. Now we are using that array and entering the elements inside the hash map. After that we are sorting the dictionary here, and minus means we need descending order. Okay, we need the bigger the frequency, that should come forward. Okay, if the bigger frequency come forward, then lower frequency will come later. So that is a descending order. For that we're representing minus. Okay, this will get us a descending order of the frequency. After sorting that, we are iterating that sorted dictionary, and then we're printing those elements one by one. Okay, this is the code. I hope you have understood the code and explanation part. Okay, and I also told that this a dot sort and the sorting for dictionary is important. Okay, now after sorting, let us see the compilation here, which I have compiled already. Now we have dictionary sort and also array sort also applied. Okay, this is the input. Two test cases are there. First one has length of 5 and second one also has length of 5. Now if you observe the output, okay, this is my output and this is the expected output from the compiler, which are same. So after, if the sorting is there, there is no problem. Now let us delete the sort and compile it again. We're deleting the a dot sort, okay, which is the most important part for us. Here we have deleted the a dot sort. Now let us compile. Okay, The compilation is being run. Now, if you see the order, expected output is 44556 and my output is 55446. So, this is what the difference of the sorting. So, this is the difference of the sort. Okay, don't forget to use that sort. Sorting is very important in this question. I hope the doubt of sorting also, I hope doubt of the sorting is also clear for everyone. Okay, with this I end my video. But before that, please don't forget to subscribe our channel. If you have an extra email IDs, please do subscribe.